Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this, you're probably doing your homework on Laguna Niguel, and honestly, good for you, because this is one of those cities where people fall in love with the idea of it before they really understand what living here is actually like day to day. I'm going to break down 5 things that I think everybody needs to hear before they sign a lease or make an offer on a property here. Some of this is going to excite you. Some of this might make you pump the brakes. Either way, you're going to thank yourself for knowing this stuff up front. Let's get into it. All right, let's rip the Band-Aid off right away. Laguna Niguel is expensive, like legitimately expensive. And I don't mean Orange County expensive in a vague sense. I mean you need to look at the real numbers before you fall in love with a Zillow listing. I did an entire video on the cost of living in Laguna Niguel. I'll put that in the link below and you should check it out. The median home price here sits around $1.5 million. That's not a typo. For a lot of buyers coming from other parts of California or from out of state, that number is a gut punch. And even if you're renting, around average rent rates right now are $5,000 a month. So whether you're buying or renting, your housing budget needs to be dialed in before you start the tour. And that's not just housing. Groceries, gas, dining out, everyday expenses run roughly 10 to 20% higher than the national average. That adds up over the course of a year. Now here's the flip side. The median household income for Laguna Niguel is over $125,000 a year. This is an affluent community, and that means the quality of schools, parks, infrastructure, and general upkeep is genuinely excellent. You tend to get what you pay for here. Next, you're absolutely going to need a car. I want to be really clear about this because it catches people off guard all the time, especially anybody moving here from out of the area, a more urban environment. Laguna Niguel is not walkable, not at all. About 74% of the people here commute by car regularly. Public transit usage, roughly 0.5%. That tells you everything. There is a bus service throughout the Orange County Transportation Authority, and there is Metrolink commuter rail, but those are the exception, not the rule. The city is built around the car. Wide roads, urban-style neighborhoods, strip mall, retail centers, and very little infrastructure designed for pedestrian or cyclists going for daily errands. The major arteries you'll be living on are the I-5, the Pacific Coast Highway, and the toll road number 73. And if you're commuting to Irvine, elsewhere in Orange County, you'll need to think seriously about rush hour. The Interstate 5 during peak hours can be genuinely brutal, so where you work relative to where you live matters a lot here. For anyone who's been living car-free in a city that imagines keeping that lifestyle here in Laguna Niguel, let that dream go, because budget for a car. Gas, budget for insurance, it's all part of the deal here. On the bright side, once you're in the car, you're usually 20 to 30 minutes from almost everything in Orange County. Point number 3, we are a bedroom community, not a job hub. Here's something that surprises a lot of people when they start looking at the city. Laguna Niguel itself is not a major employment center. There's no big corporate campus, no dense business districts humming with job opportunities. The local job market is made up primarily of professional services, healthcare, education, and retail, which is all fine, but it's limited in scope. What that means practically is, if you're relocating here and still needing to find a job, don't expect to walk into something locally. You're likely being cast a wider net across the region. On the other hand, if you already have a job lined up in the Irvine area or you work remotely, this city makes a lot of sense for you. Get excellent quality life without paying the absolute peak price of Newport Beach or Laguna Beach while staying close to employment corridors. Remote workers especially tend to thrive here because you're getting all the lifestyle benefits without needing to factor in the commute anywhere. The neighborhood you pick really matters here. And this is one I think gets overlooked frequently, and it can genuinely make or break your experience here in Laguna Niguel. Laguna Niguel is very much a city of micro neighborhoods, 2 homes that are 5 minutes part can feel completely different, like completely different places to live. Different HOAs, different views, different vibe, different price points, different amenities. So let me give you a quick breakdown of a few areas that are worth knowing about. If ocean and canyon views are important to you, look at communities like Beacon Hill, Monarch Point. These are elevated neighborhoods with beautiful sight lines, and they tend to be very popular with people who want that wow factor from their backyard. If you're wanting that guard gate living experience with private community amenities like pool, tennis courts, that kind of thing, San Joaquin Hills and others are areas worth putting on your list. It's more insulated and has that resort type feel. And if you're older, at the older end of the spectrum, maybe my age, and you're planning maybe on retirement here, communities like Sienna, part of the Marina Hills Master Plan development, or Laguna Sur, high up on the hill here, tends to attract that demographic. Has a quieter, more laid-back character. The key takeaway here is do not just look at city-level statistics and assume that all of Laguna Niguel is the same. It's not. Spend some time in the specific neighborhoods that you're considering. Drive them at different times of the day. Talk to people who live there. Check out what the HOA covers and what does it cost, because HOA fees here can vary widely and affect your true monthly payment significantly. Buying the right house in the wrong neighborhood for your lifestyle is one of the most common mistakes I see naive buyers make. Communities like Sienna and Marina Hills and San Joaquin Hills and others offer a diversity of neighborhoods, and I can help you identify what's right for you and what's wrong. Okay, final point, and this one cuts both ways. The outdoor lifestyle in Laguna Niguel is genuinely exceptional. Over a third of the entire city is designated for open space. That's a remarkable statistic. We're talking more than 20 parks, including a massive Laguna Niguel Regional Park and Aliso and Wood Canyons Wilderness Park, which has miles of hiking and mountain biking trails. If you want to be active, get outside, and connect with nature without driving an hour to it, Laguna Niguel absolutely delivers. But here's the thing people need to get straight and not be confused about. This city does not sit on the ocean. It's not a beach town. You can absolutely get to the beach. Dana Point and Laguna Beach are both within 20 minutes, but you are not walking outside your front door onto the sand. That distinction matters both for lifestyle and expectation and for understanding why homes here are priced slightly below Dana Point or Laguna Beach for comparable properties. Some buyers actually overlook Laguna Niguel because of that perception. It's not really on the beach, and end up paying significantly more for a beach-adjacent zip code when they still end up driving to the water anyways. For a lot of people, Laguna Niguel hits the real sweet spot. You get the trails, the parks, the views, and the weather. The proximity to the coast without paying an absolute premium on a beachfront community is worth noting. If you want to walk to the water every morning, look at Dana Point or Laguna Beach. If you want a beautiful outdoor-oriented lifestyle with easy beach access and a bit more value in your dollar, Laguna Niguel deserves a real serious look. All right, that's a wrap, and those are the 5 things: cost of living, car dependency, the job market, knowing your neighborhoods, and understanding what the outdoor lifestyle here really looks like. Get clear on all 5 of those, and you'll be making a good decision based on reality, not just a beautiful Instagram post. If this helps, drop some comments below. I'd love to know where you're moving from and what draws you to South Orange County. And if you want a deeper dive into any specific neighborhood in Laguna Niguel, let me know, and I'll make that video next. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video. Randy Orr with Berkshire Hathaway, changing lives, one home at a time.